Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I see the new subscribers. Thank you so much for pressing the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, a resident of Mrs. Gill, thank you so much for your love, your support, your attention, your data, your time, everything. So on today's episode, we're going to kickstart a series that is meant to celebrate fathers. As you know, in the month of June, we pay homage to all fathers, appreciate them for the role that they play in our families and the community and the nation at large. I'm very aware that some of you may have no relationship with their fathers, may not know their fathers, or may have lost their fathers. And if you are in the process of healing, I pray that your healing may be completed and there's no gap in your soul. Our Father in heaven is all that we need. So I have a few ladies today to help us celebrate fathers. They will share and describe their relationship with their fathers, values that have been instilled by their fathers, and at last wish them a happy Father's Day. So stay tuned.
I'm a daddy's girl. Disclaimer, just get that out the way. I am a daddy's girl. I worship my father. I think he is the most amazing man to walk the face of the earth. And that's really because of the way he raised me and my siblings. My father was very, very strict, still is, I guess, but really now it's like, yeah, adults figure it out. But he was very, very strict, and it obviously, you know, as you grow up, you're getting into adolescence. It makes for some tense at-home moments. There's a lot of clashing heads. But I really just wanted to read and mind my business, play sports, watch my sitcoms on SABC 1 at 7, watch KTV on the weekends. I was really trying to be about that. But my dad really paid attention to his children individually. He knew that I like to read. I'd always have a book in my hand. At dinner, I'd have a book on my lap. When naglalwa and, you know, lights out had to happen, I'd always be trying to quickly read with the passage light the last few pages of my book. So he paid attention. He saw that about me, and he would go on these long drives, and on these long drives, really, for maybe he's gone to see someone, maybe he's gone to pick something up, but we'd be in the car maybe for 90 minutes, and I would sit in the passenger seat, and he would be driving, playing his music, and I would just be reading the whole time. And he taught me maybe one of the most important lessons that I still carry now. Just that experience taught me one of the most important things that I would then carry into my career as a communicator, about, you know, just the power of silence, the comfortability, the comfort that silence can often bring. And that's why I just don't be talking much to this day. Yeah, anyway, so I have a fantastic relationship with my dad. He challenges me to think, challenges me to counter argue, challenges me to push myself, and all of those things. You know, people often would say to me, when we were on, really not even when we were on, but like when Men Are Trash blew up, and I used to write about it on social media in my column, and people would often say, yeah, so what about your partner? What about your dad? Are they also trash? What about your brothers? And I'd say, probably. I can't speak for them, certainly. And my dad gives me the room to be who I am fully without stifling that. If you understand, we have heated. You will think I'm tough online And people would often say that, like, in conversations I have with my dad are tougher because he's a tough man, very steeped, believes what he believes, and I believe what I believe. And he creates that environment where it is okay to challenge him on his thoughts. And that's priceless to me. That's priceless. That freedom to think, freedom to be, freedom to express yourself at your fullest is amazing to me. Anyway, so in a sentence, I have a spectacular relationship with my father.
My relationship with my dad. I don't really know how to describe my relationship with my father, but I definitely know that it has evolved. I think it's not the same as it was when I was growing up. I think as I'm growing older, the relationship is evolving into what I need at this stage of my life. I think now, before it was like, I'm the parent and you're the child type of thing. But I think now it's becoming more of a, sometimes you're my friend, sometimes you're my colleague, so I think, okay, it's at friendship level. I think that's what it is right now. It's friendship level, where it's like, I can call you, we chat, you tell me how your day is, like now I can hear your thoughts on stuff, like we can discuss things, anything, politics, we discuss business, we discuss anything now, like it's open.
To describe my relationship with my father, I would use the words graciously evolving. This is because my relationship with my father has been strengthened with growth throughout the years. We have built trust, love, protection, and guidance.
Faith approached me to participate in this. I told her that I didn't really grow up with my father. My father was never around, and so I don't know what to say. And I did not realize that how ungrateful I sounded, because God has actually blessed me with a father. I do have a father now, and a very present father, and that's my father-in-law. So yeah, that's my relationship with my father that I have. My current father, he is my father-in-law, and I mean, obviously because it's my father-in-law, we're not like close like that, but he is a father to me, and I know that he loves me, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for him.
I have a great relationship with my dad. A great relationship. The kind way I want to share all my great news with him, my sad moments with him. If something great happens, I'm literally on the phone, texting him, telling him about it, and he will probably call immediately if I didn't call first to hear more about that. We stay so far apart, but he bridges that gap so well with the love that he showers us and how he just, I honestly could not ask for more. God has been wonderful with the kind of person he gifted me. Us, when I say us, I mean my sisters as well. He gifted us with a great father figure. And now even with my mom gone, he literally fills the shoes of both father and mother, tells us I love you on a regular basis. He makes us feel like we matter. And I think that's very important, because you don't need to add anything. I don't need to add anything. I matter. That's how he makes me feel. And I don't need to go in search for something that I think is missing within me, because he made sure I grew up knowing that I matter. And even now at my big age, he still makes me feel like I matter and I'm enough. He does that on a daily basis. We communicate literally daily, even though he doesn't stay nearby, but we communicate on the phone very regularly.
So when I think about core values, there's two sayings my dad would say over and over again, still says them to this day. The first one is, a man is only as good as his word. And I mean, that's self-explanatory, really just speaks to Don't talk about it, be about it. You know, don't worry about what I'm doing, chase a bag. No, I'm joking. That's not what it is. But it's really sort of just, you know, turn your words into action. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And that's very closely related to how he hates the word sorry. So we, obviously as children growing up, right, you're going to mess up, and he was very big on like accountability and course correcting. But he didn't want us to use the word sorry. So we would always have to, like, when you were going to apologize to my dad for something, you would have to come with the, how are you fixing it? You know, how do we move? How do we ensure we don't have the same conversation? And it's so funny because I used to hate, despise, loathe, arbor, resent that requirement of having to apologize to the man. But it's so funny because it's 100% how I am now. I mean, I don't mind the use of the word sorry, but I'm really very also solution. So what next? How do we move? What lessons did we learn? So anyway, that's the first core value, I suppose, that he taught me, is really just be accountable for your actions, and really, to the best of your ability, fulfill your actions, carry out your word. The second thing he'd always say was, he'd always quote Voltaire and say, no problem can withstand the sustained assault of thought. Now, my father has an above average IQ, easily one of the most intelligent men I've ever met in my life. Not even men, people. I'm not even saying men philosophically, just human being. And he really, really believes in that statement. And I've seen him almost think things into a resolution, right? And it's really just taught me as well to be strategic about my pain, be strategic about my joy, be strategic about literally every move I make, associations, about my relationships, honoring family, all of those things, right? And really, again, just I'm saying the honoring family thing, and it's setting me off. Sometimes you find things are a little bit tricky or a little bit upside down in your life. Oftentimes that can be solved by a quick visit. Family, spend time with family. If those people stitch you back together, and you'll find that things become a-okay. So yeah, I think those would be the main values that really sustain who I am, or prevailed in how my father raised me.
There's a lot of core values that I've learned from my dad, but I think there's three main ones. Firstly, it's family, putting family first. I think my father has shown me, just by the way he's lived his life, that it's important to put your family first. I think my father is a very busy man. He's very involved in a lot of things in the community, in church, in the work, you know. But every day after work, probably like 6:30, 5:30, if he has meetings or whatever, he's home. And when he's home, he's present. He doesn't bring work home. He's not doing other things. He's there, helping us with the homework. He used to pick us up, drop us off at school. He was just present, like everywhere, all the time. And I think growing up, I'm realizing that adulthood is actually so demanding. It demands a lot, especially if you have different roles that you play in society. So I think it actually is a lot to give yourself time for something and commit to it. So I think that's something that I've learned, that I'm like, you know, this guy put a lot of effort in actually making sure that he is present, and he puts his family first in a lot of things. And yeah, that's one thing that I really value the most, a core value that I have taken from him. And also another core value is the importance of serving God and putting God first. I think that's something that I've learned a lot from my father. It's a core value that I feel like I've taken with me. He's really just shown me that there's so much that you can get from choosing to lay your life for God, from choosing to put God first in everything, from choosing to let God be the cornerstone and the foundation of your life, not just in word but also in action, you know. Another core value is hard work. My father is a hard worker, and when I say this, it's like there's a lot that he does, you know, and in all these things that he's done, yes, the grace of God plays a huge factor, but I've also just seen him put in the work in being where he is now and in doing the things that he does now. I've seen him put in the time. I've seen him invest in himself, invest in knowledge, invest in improving his skill, investing in just making sure that he's a better person all around. You know, I've seen him read a lot, read books about leadership, books about being a better father, books about his career, you know, all of these things that he does. I've seen him invest in being better at them, and I've seen him work hard in making sure that he is the best. And it's just shown me the power of determination, the power of working hard, and the power of being consistent, you know, in saying yes, opportunities will be given to you in life, and the grace of God will afford you certain things, but it's up to you to make sure that you put in the work. It's up to you to make sure that you invest in yourself. It's up to you to make sure that you're always wanting to be a better version of yourself. So that's something that I've learned from him as well. Yeah, so I think those are the three main core values. There's a lot of other things, but those are the ones that I can think of right now.
My dad taught me, not even just by saying, it's not more like do as I say, but more like do as I do. He has taught us that respect is not negotiable when it comes to elders. My dad, amongst his siblings, is towards the last born. The respect he affords his older siblings, forget the social standing, because we're not used to living like back home. So when we are there with him, suddenly he's not dad. He is now a younger brother to somebody who, you know, he gives them their position. I admire that. To me, it teaches me something. It teaches me, it confirms what he says every time, to remind us to always be respectful. That he practices it instinctively, that for his elders, there will be no negotiation, even if they are having issues, but that respect remains there. And I admire that. I admire that a lot because it has stayed consistent over the years. Yeah.
I think what I've learned from him in the short space of time that I've known him is that family comes first. God and family comes first. He is a family man, and he puts his family first no matter what. He is always there. Even when his children need him, he is always there. He will drop whatever and he will come through for his children and for his family. So I have learned that from him, and I can see my husband has also learned that from him, that, you know, family comes first no matter what.
When I think of core values my father has instilled in me, I remember the scripture Galatians 5 verse 22. He has instilled fruits of the Spirit such as love, joy, peace, goodness, endurance, kindness, gentleness, truthfulness, and self-control. These have enabled me to be who I am today.
And message to my father on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you very much, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for everything that you've done and everything that you continuously do for your family. And I know that it's not easy. I know that a lot goes into it, but you still do it anyway. And also just happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You are very much loved, you're very much appreciated, and you're very much valued. And also just to encourage you fathers who are there in saying that, you know, we live in a society where fathers are not present. And if it so happens that you come across people or individuals that need a father figure or a father role in their lives, take it upon yourself to just reach out to them and be that, you know, because it goes a long way. And we need more people who are determined to just love on us to the right way, who are determined to just be the people that we need. So don't only just end by being a father to those that you birthed, even though you didn't really birth, but like take it upon yourself to just reach out to other people and just extend that role to others, because it does go a long way. But anyway, happy Father's Day. We love you and God bless you.
I believe I speak this on behalf of the Samunenge family. Dad, we appreciate your selflessness, your love, your guidance, your realness. Your presence in our lives has shown us what stability is. We thank God for your life, and we pray to God to enlarge your territories and make you happy and joyful in the years to come. Happy Father's Day.
Happy
Dear
Father's
Dad,
Day.
happy Father's Day. I love you so much. I'm so thankful to God for granting me and my sisters a gift of a father like you. Not just anybody else, but you the way you are. I'm so grateful for your life. I pray that God grants you more years so that you can get to see more of such days and just appreciate you and savor the greatness that you possess in you as our Father. Thank you for being there for us always. For me personally, thank you for guiding me, for literally holding my hand through life. Thank you for letting me know, acknowledging when I do something, even when I don't, or when I do wrong, for knowing how to correct me. I'm truly thankful and I love you so much. And I pray for many more years with you, Dad.
And the last thing is to wish this amazing man a happy Father's Day and just give him some fantastic wishes. You're a blessing to me, Shemu. You are the world, you are the moon, you are the sun, you are the stars, you're the entire galaxy, and I really just value and appreciate you so much. My main motivation in life is to make you proud. Everything that I do, everything that I say, the way that I conduct myself, the relationships I find myself in, the partnerships I turn down, everything is so that you can be proud of me. You can look on everything that you have done in this life and regard me as one of the things that you got right. And my dad said something to me, I think maybe 4 years ago on my birthday, and I just want to throw that back at him. In one of his final moments, God made you. Happy Father's Day. I love you so much.
I just want to say happy Father's Day, Kwesi. We love you. We appreciate you. We see everything that you do, and may God bless you for us. We love you so much.